A world that loses its power will fade into nothing. Such is the fate of this world. Then I shall return it to its mother's womb. The world must first die, for it to be born again. This is the path to salvation, as foretold in an ancient prophecy. The world will fall for its sins, and everyone living will vanish. But I won't let you meet the same fate. I want to help you hold on to your life. To do so, I need to know your name. Will you tell me who you are? That's right. As of now, your will to live shall sustain you. Believe in it and survive. You may not understand right now, but please, don't forget what I am the nurturer of the next world. The template for our future rests within my hands. Now, I want you to say my name aloud. That's right. No, I won't shed another tear, not even at this world's end. Instead, I can invite you to the world that is to come. go ahead. Wake up. The time is here.
Yo-Yogi Cohen. Yo-Yogi Cohen. Please do not rush onto the train. The door is now closing.
Great. The entire park's closed off. They can't even let a guy in to snap a few photos? Guess it's not my lucky day. You need something, kid? Well, here's what they said on TV. Panic erupts as a clash between corporate representatives and a civic organization in... Pretty disturbing, right? But those who live on the fringe say it was a deeper struggle between two cults. I think that's your phone going off.
Hey, are you there? Finally, I get a hold of you. What's taking you so long? I could see if it was our other friend, but you're never late. You wake up on the wrong side of the bed? Where are you now? Well, since you decided not to show, we had to leave without you. We're almost there now. So, yeah, would you mind coming straight to the hospital? You do know which hospital it is, right? Shinjuku Medical Center. Just go east from Shinjuku Station and keep going. You can't miss it. I guess this works out. I was planning to ask our teacher for career advice, so I'll just go. Thanks. Keep in mind, I don't plan on staying too long. Okay? See you later.
Hold up. You're on your way to Shinjuku Medical Center? That's also where I'm headed, oddly enough. Why don't you hang on to this? It's a copy of our upcoming issue. I'm assuming you don't know what went down here. Then, you probably don't know what kind of place that hospital is either. The name's Hijiri, author of The Ring of Gaia and the Scripture of Moroku. Might want to give that a read. Normally, you wouldn't associate a hospital with that hospital as any... Or so they say. There's a lot of misinformation floating around these days. If it turns... Anyway, I'd better be going. Oh yeah, in the event we run...
Well, hey, about time. Is it just me, or is something seriously off here? There isn't anyone in sight. No nurses? No patients. Look, even the reception desk is empty. Don't you think there's something weird about this place? I sure do. Anyway, you know who is, and big surprise, he's still gone. He'd better not be off goofing around. Oh, what's with that magazine? Knowing your taste, it probably wouldn't interest me. Ayakashi Monthly. Never heard of it before. What? It's an occult magazine? Why would you bring something like that here? Well, maybe it could help me kill some time. Anyway, can you go find that bonehead? If he can't find our teacher, then I don't want to be here another minute. You should be on the second floor, where the patients' rooms are. I'll be waiting down here. Don't leave me hanging too long.
Oh man, you scared the crap out of me. Why'd you go sneaking up like that? Jeez, you come here late, you cause trouble. You know what? Forget it. Not worth it. I'm sure you've already noticed, but this place has been cleaned out. You think everyone... I called our teacher to make sure this was it. She clearly told me. Shinjuku Medical Center. They could have at least put up a notice or something so visitors... Maybe someone unleashed a deadly virus. I've already checked out everywhere she might be. I'm running out of places to look. Think we should just call it? Alright. I'm gonna head back down and check out how our other lady's doing. I bet she's all pissed because I've been gone so long. It ain't easy pleasing a princess. Anyway... I really hope this isn't the shitstorm it's shaping up to be.
Oh, you're back. So... You know that special report at the... Well, it says some things that are more than... According to this, there's a group of demon worshippers who call themselves the Ring of Gaia. And they're right here in Japan. Apparently, they believe in this book of prophecy called the Scripture of Miroku. In that book, it says that chaos will engulf the world, and these people are trying to cause that somehow. Whether their idea of chaos means terrorism or something else entirely, the reporter couldn't figure that out. But get this.
No luck finding her. I even checked the men's room.
Didn't need to know that. We're in the middle of a conversation here, so save those details for later. Now, listen to this. A hospital on the east side of Shinjuku is closely linked to the
Let me guess. That ends with... Find out more and... Though it wouldn't surprise me if that article had some... I've heard some real spooky shit about this place. Like how they run deadly experiments on patients. Or how a psychic started shrieking and bolted out of here. And of course, there's a rumor that a cult's behind...
You're serious? I never knew any of that. Maybe we really shouldn't have come here. I almost feel stupid for buying into some bizarre tabloid, but it does get one thing right. How creepy this hospital is.
Mm-hmm. We really need to find her, don't we? Okay, we search this place top to bottom one last time. If nothing pops up, we assume nothing's wrong, and we split. By the way, looks like you can reach the annex from the second floor. I'll go take a look up there. Whereas you have the honor of searching the basement. Oh, and, you'll need this.
You're the one who found the card. Why don't you search the basement? Could it be you're too scared?
Come on, this is me we're talking about. The only reason he's going is because I'm sure there's nothing down there. Look, all you need to do is confirm that our teacher isn't in the basement. Got it? After all, saving the day is my job. Should things take a turn for the worse, just run like hell, okay?
I can't believe him sometimes. Anyway, let's focus on finding our teacher. No matter what, we have to... I wonder if we'll find our teacher.
Who is it? Who dares disrupt this stillness? Only a lost lamb. A well-known poet once said, April is the cruelest month. Have you any inclination as to why? Because it is then one awakens from a long sleep and faces the barren world. Our history as a species is similarly barren, comprised of empty trivialities. The worthless overgrowth of a civilization blind to its sins. Continuous war and bloodshed, and thousands of years of repeating the same mistakes over and over again. The world needs to wipe. The way to salvation was foretold in the scripture of Miroku. And today, that prophecy shall be. The old world will sink like a... Now, how should I deal with you? From what I recall, you weren't among our followers who survived the purge at the park. Oh, you're her acquaintance. Come to think of it, this was a hospital, wasn't it? However, even a pebble creates... And while I do feel pity for you, your life ends here. Do not be afraid. All the inhabitants of this world. Your time has just come a bit. No one can.
Stop!
Huh?
What? You can't even let one person go? What effect could he possibly have on our plan?
However insignificant he is, I am not a man of exceptions. You know this.
Fine. If you don't spare him, then consider our partnership over.
Such a troublesome maiden. Well, I'll leave the teaching. Please leave this room. I would like to enjoy this blissful end in solitude.
I'll be waiting on the roof. We'll have a good view of the city. Come, witness that which will change the world.
What's wrong, my little master? Are you curious about that person over there? Oh, is that so? My. But right now, we have other matters to attend to. Let's do that afterward.
So, here we are again. I'm glad I intervened when I did. I wouldn't want you to fall prey to a demon. You heard what Hikawa said, right? This world is about to be swallowed by chaos. It's called the Conception, the rebirth of the world. An event which no human has ever witnessed. Everyone outside of this hospital will perish. I doubt anyone would approve of such a terrible thing. But even if we did keep this old world alive, it would eventually lose all its power. The world must first die, for it to be born. And I alone will carry the burden of its sin. As for regrets, I have none. What matters is that fate reached out and led you here. And it is your fate to live through the conception. It may actually be more painful than death. But I believe in you. Please. Come find me when it's done. No matter how the world changes, I'll be your pillar of... It is my duty as the Maiden to take part in shaping the new world, meaning I can show you a better way to live. I know it must be difficult for you to understand, but we're out of time. Listen, if you can find me on your own, I promise to tell you the answers to all your questions and what my intentions...
enter my world, reveal your heart to me. You have nothing stirring within you, not even a hint of reason. For the one who will shape the world, this cannot be. Go forth and discover yourself. What will be the legacy of your existence?
Do not be afraid. My little master has taken an interest in you. Pitiful human though you are, he wishes to grant you a gift. It is vital that you receive it, and I'm afraid you have no choice. Please try not to struggle. It will only hurt for an instant.
Enjoy your last moments as a human.
Magatama is the essence of demonic power. With it, you have joined the ranks of demons. My little master is always watching, so please try not to bore him.
Who's there? Wait. Aren't you that kid I met at the park? What in God's name happened to you? Huh. Yeah. Looking like that? I believe it. That aside, you know, last thing I remember, I was blinded by a bright light. From the look of it, we're in some sort of seeing as you're here too. I take it. Well, first things, as much as I want to know what's going on out there, have you... Well, they're definitely not human. My guess is that they're demons. My strange experience, your new look, And these weird something tells me calling the cops won't do. But damn, if my hunch is right, there's an actual explanation. Though I'd rather not believe it. This is Shinjuku Medical Center. The conception may have occurred for real. You know, I've seen a barrel like, if I remember right, it belonged to a man. He's gotta be behind this somehow. Just standing here talking won't do us any good. Listen, if you're strong enough to fight, could you gather some information while you're at it? I tried talking to what looked like a ghost, but I didn't have much luck. What's happened to the end? Is there any... We can only find the answers by I wish I could do it myself, but... Besides, I imagine studying this thing has... So for now, I'll leave... First things first, try...
Come, show me the strength of a demon. Yeah.